Hello, everybody. Welcome to week 10. This is the first week that we're really going to be diving into the Unit 2 project, which is the Habitat for Humanity home. So this week we'll be building the start of that project. So the first thing you see when you log into Schoology and open up this week's work are the 3 PowerPoints and then the resources folder. So these 3 PowerPoints you are going to take notes on, and you're going to just submit them in one document if you prefer. You can submit them in 3 if that's how you like to take notes, but it doesn't matter as long as you include obvious section changes. So I mean, I know where the planning and sketching floor plan PowerPoint starts, and then I know where the introduction to building code starts, and then I know where the universal design PowerPoint starts. So I want to be able to see those. I want to be able to see the breakdown of those different sections of the PowerPoints. So that is the first assignment. Quick note check. Please do not copy and paste. That does not help you. The reason I have 3 here is because it is probably the beginning of this assignment is where you need the most information. Throughout this assignment, there'll be less and less PowerPoint. So this is the big beginning information section. The planning and sketching floor plan goes over how to create a floor plan, starting with a bubble diagram and then moving on to actual floor plan sketching. Introduction to building codes. This goes over requirements of buildings that you want to build. So you have to have certain requirements in order to be allowed to build. So it talks about those and introduces you to those. And then universal design talks about how you plan for people with disabilities, say wheelchair accessibility and stuff like that. So 3 important PowerPoints that I want you to become familiar with. The resources. In here, you're going to find a lot of documents and a couple videos. I do not expect you to become experts on every single one. I just want you to know where they are so that you can find them when you need to. So here they all are, the 4 videos. I have everything else linked in the assignment that you're going to be doing, but the 4 videos I was unable to, so you just need to know that they're in that red folder. Finally, the last thing that you guys are doing is activity 2.3.3. It's called designing for a client. Now, if we go look at that assignment, it's called designing for a client. However, I removed that aspect of it. You're designing for Habitat for Humanity. When designing for a client, when we did this last year, it became a challenge for students and almost too big of a headache a bigger headache than it was worth, basically. So what I have you doing, I have all the resources that you saw in that red folder linked here. So you can just click and then you can go to that resource whenever you need them. So what you'll be doing is you'll be designing a house for Habitat for Humanity. It's important to remember that you are designing this house for Habitat for Humanity, and it is not your dream home. Make design decisions with that in mind. You will be expected to follow local building code and Habitat for Humanity specifications. In addition, you'll be expected to select and incorporate at least 2 aspects of green building in your design. There are 4 steps, and you're going to work your way through these 4 steps, and you'll be using all of those resources to help you complete those steps. So the first one says, study the Habitat for Humanity guidelines. Follow the Habitat for Humanity specifications unless you're otherwise instructed. You're not. And I'd like you to list some specific requirements. So you're going to list some specific requirements to take note of, including number of bathrooms, square footage, limits, and hall sizes. And then you're going to place those in the bullet points below. So if we go up here, new construction guidelines, open the link, here it is. Go through this document and make your list of bullets, things that you want to keep in mind. Then moving down, you're going to create your bubble diagram and sketches. So if you need to, starting from the bubble diagram, I want you to build off of those, create your bubble diagram, then create your floor plans, and I want you to include those 2 different floor plans below and refer to the elements of a good floor plan. That's up here, elements of a good floor plan. Open up that link so that you can design it appropriately. Remember, your first ideas are not always your best. Moving down to 3, you're incorporating building codes. So review the residential code requirements, revise your floor plan, include the necessary dimensions. So overall, big dimensions. I want to know your total square footage to see if it complies with Habitat for Humanity. Doors, locations, window locations, and sizes. Notes to show compliance with code. Biggest thing. You've got to comply with the code. Include those revisions there. Finally, watch those videos I talked about that are in the red folder. And again, revise any components and then include those pictures with the revisions. So those are the items that you are to be working on this week. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me in class or shoot me an email. Do not start working on this Sunday at 7 p.m. You will not finish, and I will not feel bad. You need to start at the beginning of the week and work through the whole week a little bit at a time. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Have a great rest of your day, guys.